Hey guys, so I'm going to try something a little different and start probably filming a lot of these videos from my phone. I just noticed I need to replace that. It's supposed to look like that. But anyways, yeah, I'm back here at the bus. Uh, I just want to film a lot of the progress that I do to this thing, which today wasn't really much. I got off of work and then I figured I would measure the clearance. So I pulled my truck up behind the bus, probably within about 6 inches of the bus. Got in the bed, taped the tape measure to the back roof cap, about the middle, and then put it all the way down to the ground, and then added a few more inches for things that are sticking off the top. So it's about 10 foot 10. That's being a little generous. It's not actually 10 foot 10. It's probably like 10 foot 7, but I'd rather overcompensate for something like that. But yeah, I don't know why I stepped off the bus. Basically all I've done today is wipe this off. Looks a little better. Use some of these Armor All protectant wipes. I'm going to go over it again with the sprayer, the disinfectant stuff, which I'm not actually going to spray that directly on the panel. I'm going to spray that on the rag and then wipe that off. I could probably spray it on the panel, but yeah, this thing's already got enough electrical gremlins. As you can see, the numbers, I mean, I didn't do any more work to these since last time, but some of that stuff is still kind of on there. I need to wash it off whenever I get this thing to a truck wash. But since I did the last video, I had to come back later that day because I forgot something here. But while I was here, went ahead and took the black paint off of this number. I accidentally took some of the school bus yellow paint off, which, I mean, I don't really care. It doesn't look too bad, but yeah, just a progress update. I think with the on-spot chains, I'm not going to worry about replacing them yet. I'm going to try and just take it off on that side. Just take that assembly off. I'm still in my work uniform, so I don't really want to get down dirty doing that and get my work uniform dirty. I did crawl up under there to see if any of that needed replaced. Might be good to reseal this and repaint it. Looks like somebody's already tried to seal it before, but yeah, I know why this bus was retired. They told me it's because of a child reminder, but I figured it'd be more than just that. It's got some rust that it's not good, but for my purposes, it doesn't really make a difference. Some of the tips of the cross members are starting to go. I can tell by some of the cross members that are still intact that they don't go all the way to the side skirting. There's about an inch probably between the side skirting and the actual cross members. Let's see if I can get a visual here. So you can see, I think that one's one of the ones that's kind of rusty, but there's some that have like just a straight edge. They haven't like rusted off or anything. It's just a straight edge. But yeah, I mean, aside from that, I mean, this bus is in pretty good shape. It's just dirty, and I need to get that on-spot chain issue fixed. I'm going to try and go tomorrow and get the title put into my name. Let's see what else. It's already insured. I got storage, and then I need to get my manual transmission restriction taken off of my CDL from where I not old enough to get grandfathered in. My CDL has a restriction on manual transmission. Okay, that's a neutral. But yeah, so to be able to drive this thing legally, I need to get that taken off of there. The reason I brought it home without one was because I figure if schoolies, like converters, if they can bring a bus home without a CDL, an air brake bus that's full size like this, if they're allowed to drive that home with no plates, no CDL, I should be able to drive this thing home with proper licensing as far as my CDL is concerned, and just without that, well, it's not an endorsement, it's just a restriction that I just need to get taken off, which whenever I get this thing plated, I know a couple of the drivers at Cabell that are willing to help drive with me in this thing, because I definitely do need work with driving in this bus. But yeah, they're willing to help me with that and drive around with me. I can have somebody with me on the bus and still legally do it as long as they have a CDL without that restriction. So that's what I'm trying to do. I need to get this thing plated first, and I need to get it cleaned up. Now, I'm really not even sure if I'm going to wipe the seats down from 5 and 6 all the way back, because I'm only keeping these first 2 rows. Because for insurance purposes, I have to get these out by July 17th. I am filming this on June 16th. So what I'm planning on doing is, if you watch Texas Street Man's video, he kind of goes over that kind of stuff. I need to take this up there. But he kind of goes over how to take these out. His bus, from what he told me, seemed to be about as rusty as mine. Which really isn't bad at all. But as you can see by some of these seat legs or feet or whatever you want to call them, they're not in the best of shape as far as rust goes. So I am a little bit concerned about that, but I think that I should be able to get these out. I'll probably just rent a storage unit here, because there's a storage unit building. There's a bunch of storage unit buildings there. I'll probably just rent a small storage unit to put these seats in. Or we have a storage unit that these might fit in. So I may see if I can get them in there first. Oh, I was wondering what that was. It was just a cord to the vacuum cleaner. But anyways, yeah, so I got to get these taken out. I got to do that soon, so that way, you know, it's proper under the insurance policy. Because especially with me running a YouTube channel, if they know that I have this YouTube channel, which I have not told them yet, and they see that this bus is still seated, I could just, you know, lose coverage entirely. So I'm going to try and get these seats out as soon as possible. Also looks better on me the sooner I get them out, because that shows that I am willing to work with them better. So I'm going to try and get that done probably next week. I'm going to get an angle grinder just in case I need to grind these things out. Which I don't want to cut the seat legs. I just want to grind the bolt heads out. So I need to get that done, but I'm going to try to take them out the proper way first. Luckily, it's only 2 that hold each seat leg into the floor. I'm not worried about the ones under this actual seat rails, because those should be pretty easy to get out, but I'm not going to worry about those until later. Let's see if I can get this seat out. See if I can find the latch. Is that the latch? Maybe, maybe not. Oh well, we'll do it this way. If you can see, it's just a couple little bolts that holds the seat on, or a couple screws with a couple of nuts on there. So should be pretty easy. But yeah, I probably will end up wiping these down before I take them out, just so that way they're clean in storage and it doesn't, you know, mess up the storage room. You can see where I was standing on this to get up here to kind of measure things, but I decided I'm not going to do that without a stepladder, so figured I might as well do it while the seats are still dirty. But anyways, that's just kind of loose plans for this thing. I know I kind of went over that in the last video. Didn't go over everything, I don't think, but I did go over a little bit of it. Of course, there's probably more that I can't think of, because, you know, something like this, it's a never-ending project. So, oh, another thing. I'm gonna get that loose. Another thing is this door lock. It actually ended up working properly. It really did not want to work. I could tell they hadn't used it very much, but let's see, let's get this in here. Now, it's still not the most cooperative, but it used to take me about 5 minutes just to try and get that thing loose to lock it. So it's a large improvement. Also, just in case any of you are wondering what this box is, this holds the wheel chocks and tire chains and triangles. So I think most buses have those. I know West Virginia buses do, because we were required to have tire chains. There we go. But oh, also more a couple more things I want to mention. I need to get not for hire lettering. Let's see if I can put it like right here, where it's really not in the way, or I might just put it right there beside the diesel thing, diesel fuel filler. And also I'm getting a couple of bumper stickers made for the bus. I'm putting them in the windows. I'm not putting them on the actual body, so should be okay. That way, if I need to take them off, they're on the window and I don't risk removing any paint or anything like that. I'd like to keep the original paint if possible. So let's see, anything else up front? Aside from needing a wash pretty desperately. Probably wait to tackle the rest of the outside spray paint, because it's not been on there that long. I know if I keep waiting it'll be harder to get off, but the school bus signs I'm not too concerned about. It's just the side lettering here. I'd like to keep that intact. School bus signs, those get replaced all the time anyways, so this front one needed replaced anyways. I was probably going to peel it off and replace it, but I don't have to worry about that quite yet. Maybe that spray paint job will help. I doubt it will because it's reflective underneath. But anyways, that's enough of my rambling. I've been rambling on for 11 minutes. Yeah, let me know if you guys want to see anything with the bus. Can't do anything with the road yet because, you know, like I talked about earlier about the legality and stuff like that. But if you want to see anything with the bus, if you want to see a startup or see how something specific works on it, just let me know. Warning lights are not connected yet. I do plan to connect those. So they just went in behind the switches. I'm not going to unlock the door again, but see the box right there. Right there, that's where my master switch and my amber switch are. They went behind there and just disconnected all the wires. They cut them all, so I have to reconnect them all. Luckily, they're mostly color coded, but I think all of the ground wires are white, and I just want to make sure that I connect those to the right ones. So, yeah. I guess that'll be it. So, thanks for watching.